Why do Buddhists only talk about cause and effect? Right or wrong? Understand this story.
You will be much happier. Shangji, an ancient temple, lifetime.
An old monk with white hair, sitting and meditating under the Bodhi tree.
Beside him was a young monk.
The master will give a lecture today.
The old monk who means slowly opened his eyes.
There seem to be stars in the eyes, and a visitor is visiting today,
and will be found in doubt.
I heard footsteps outside the mountain gate. A man in fine clothes strode over, jade pendant jingling around waist, with a bit of pride on his face.
Amitabha.
Donor came from afar. I don't know what to do.
The man looked the old monk up and down.
I heard that you know everything. Then I'll test you. He turned and took a rabbit from his retinue. The man hides the rabbit behind him.
A little footman flashed in his eyes.
Old monk,
guess what?
Is the rabbit behind me alive or dead?
We'll stand aside. See clearly.
The rabbit is clearly still alive, with ruby eyes,
staring out in horror. He's about to speak.
But I saw the master close his eyes and meditate. After a while, we slowly arrived at Amitabha. The rabbit behind the donor is dead. The man laughed heartily. Put the rabbit in front of the old monk. You guessed wrong. The rabbit is alive.
You see, he can still run.
Rabbit flees in panic. In the blink of an eye, he disappeared into the grass. I thought you were so capable. I can't even guess the life of a rabbit. I won't play with you anymore. Go back and read your useless spirit. Say it. The man walks away,
standing there with a red face.
The master and disciple clearly saw that the rabbit was alive.
Why do you say he is dead?
Huimin looked in the direction the man had left, eyes full of compassion. His purpose is to prove the teacher wrong. We'll feel more confused, but the master was indeed wrong. This is not a rabbit. If the child is alive, he will kill the rabbit immediately to prove my teacher wrong. And the teacher said the rabbit was dead. He keeps the rabbit alive to prove my teacher wrong. Sometimes, the loss of wisdom and compassion is a big mistake. And what seems like false wisdom can save lives. You will suddenly realize, eyes twinkling with tears. Turns out that the master said it wrong on purpose to save the rabbit's life. People are obsessed with right and wrong. But I don't know true wisdom. It is about choosing the most compassionate solution. If you fight for a moment today, innocent lives are lost. If you can exchange a wrong word for a life, this mistake is the greatest right. The mountain wind rustles the Bodhi leaves. It seems to speak of this supreme wisdom. You will feel deeply bowed down. Disciple understands. Real wisdom stops arguing about right and wrong, and after distinguishing right from wrong, choose the most compassionate path. Having nodded in satisfaction, good is good. Remember that Buddhist practice is not based on the power of words, and in the goodness of the mind. Today, you have to keep that in mind. Sunset. The figures of the master and apprentice were pulled very long. The white rabbit poked its head out of the grass in the distance. The red eyes blinked, lost in the twilight again. Friends, this little story seems simple, but it contains profound wisdom. In life, we often fixate on right and wrong, win or lose. But it ignores that true wisdom lies in choose the most powerful ending. Like an old monk who knows the rabbit is alive, but deliberately said he was dead
because he understands.
Sometimes what's wrong on the surface is really right. If you insist on arguing, the rabbit will die. And take the initiative to admit mistakes. It saved his life. And this brings to mind a lot of arguments in the real conflicts, workplace conflict, friends quarrel. We often try to prove ourselves right. Don't hesitate to hurt each other, but the truly wise know how to let go of victory. Choose the most compassionate solution. So the next time you have a dispute, ask yourself whether right or wrong matters. Or is it more important to protect what is really important? Maybe taking a step back is not giving up. It was greater wisdom. Thank you very much.